Off that 83.
Ain't no need to stunt.
That 83.
I already rolled the blunt. Ain't no need to stunt. Ain't no need to stunt. I already rolled the blunt. Hey. Hey, I feel like Jimmy wanna.
I'm not ready right now.
Off at 83.
Live from the studio.
Let's start it up.
Now he on 83.
83.
Ooh, that was good. Whoa. I'm Jimmy Celeste.
Merrick Glazer.
Ivan Martin.
Yeah, I was going to say tonight on the cast, we got studio friend of the family cast pod.
The
boys.
event. What did you guys? Ivan, I had no clue that you also. I know you work at the Motor House, obviously. I had no clue you
but
actually.
But we got
worked there.
Ivan Martin and Remedy. I don't know if I know your last name.
Well, it's Remedy. I go by Remedy Celeste sometimes, but
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Celeste. I was like, no way.
Celeste.
No way.
He was like, only 1 second. 1 second, your brain went to like.
I was like, yo, one syllable.
Celeste, kind of like the frozen pizza, but not.
Okay.
That's dope, dude. I was saying, I had no clue you worked there. I just thought you were just like really tight with the staff. But you're like an actual. What is your position there, dude?
Yeah, event manager there, man. You know, making shit happen, managing events. You know, making sure you feel good, doing what I normally do.
That's
making
tight.
sure you feel good when you come in the building. Basically, what I did at PAC. For all y'all that don't know, you know, them platform art center days, man, they'll never come back, man.
What happened, dude? She just
with
too
platform
lit,
art
dude.
centers, what you say? E?
Got too lit.
tilt the
Nah.
mic towards your mouth.
Property value on that place skyrocketed after
Gentrification.
Yeah.
Nah, like what happened was the building got bought, you know what I'm saying, by Baltimore Youth Arts, and you know what I'm saying. But like we used to, man.
Shit was lit, dude. That shit was dope. The Thanksgiving thing you guys did, the Friendsgiving.
Like,
that
yo,
was sick.
somebody brought 100 chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
It was like a mound of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, Travis brought
One time
those.
we had like a Friendsgiving, and like it was like bring whatever you want, and like that shit was just like.
That shit was dope.
That's
It's a
pretty
shame
cool.
that shit went away. What was going on tonight?
Tonight
Anything
I was just
special?
shutting down the building, man. Just holding shit down. You know what I'm saying? Things was cool. There was an art social event tonight. Paint and sip. You know what I'm saying? Come
Ooh.
through there with your ladies, sipping paint type shit.
Who was
Sipping
running that?
paint.
Do you know?
I don't know the gentleman that
I was
runs
I
gonna
that.
believe
say-
it's Blix 83.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Baltimore. Yeah.
Ooh.
No, just to, you know,
It's our
like
producer,
show
dude.
appreciation and stuff like that. But it's
Oh, for
Blix
sure.
83, and they have the Instagram, and they do like sip and paints locally. But they're trying to build up a nice momentum on Tuesdays, so definitely
Dope.
come to
Cool.
Motor House on
So
Tuesday.
it's every Tuesday to do the sip and paint thing?
Yes.
I gotta try that once.
So far, it's been about.
I've always said I thought it was kind of like a feminine thing to do, but I would still do it, I guess. I don't know.
It's really
But
fun.
now you're
It's
single and
very
you're like,
enjoyable.
Now that
Ooh,
you're
that's
single,
true.
you know what I'm saying? You can
Yeah.
take a little shot. Yeah.
Give myself a little
'Cause you
glass
get
of
to-
red
Why
wine.
don't you just come to a
Ooh.
Wednesday and just let them flock? You know what I mean? Why don't
You're not talking about Mike.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you're-
I know for a fact you got some rhythm the Wednesdays you've been.
Dog, I got no smoke when it comes to drawing or painting. I suck.
I'm talking about the chicks on like.
I know, but they're gonna be like, oh, I vibe with this guy, and then they're gonna see what I'm painting. It's gonna be like a fucking the worst thing ever.
He's over here worried about how well his painting looks.
You're worried about the wrong things, man. Come on, man. You gotta just go and show up.
She gonna be like, he can't paint for shit, but he cute. I fuck with him, but he can't paint.
You gotta fucking
She
talk
probably
in that mic,
can't paint
dude.
either.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
so
You know what I
sorry.
mean?
man.
She probably can't paint
It's
either.
like, all right, so all I have to do is avoid this part of the mic, right?
Yeah, so yeah,
I don't see what I'm doing wrong right now.
Yeah,
I feel
you
like
know
I'm
what
doing
saying?
everything right. That's
Yeah,
lit though.
man.
So you guys do like events there every day, pretty much? Is that like a bar?
I mean,
Or
I'm
is
gonna
it
be
just-
honest with you. Like, she's like the manager of like that whole thing. Like, so she could let you know what's popping. Like,
I hold the bar down.
You
know,
do.
I
You do.
Front of house. It's the first face.
this is
in
Motor
the-
House Bar right here.
Yeah.
By the way, quick shout out to you. If anybody finds themselves down at the Motor House, get an old fashioned from Remedy because it's really
It's called
fun.
the Remedy.
It is called the Remedy. It's hard to forget, but it's dope. It was like perfectly sweet. Old fashions are tough. But you fucking
They are
rock 'em
tough.
out, dude.
You know what? I think like ever since I started that, and to be honest, like the story behind that I'm going to be honest. And one Wednesday night for Art of Comedy, Ivan's like, yo, make me something to drink or whatever. Whatever, just do it. So I was like, all right, like, well, what do you like? What's your style? What's your taste? And so I just whipped something together, passed it to him. Then he somebody's like, hey, you want to taste it? Here, try it. So all of a sudden, everything just spiraled out from there. And ever since that, like months ago, I've been making that, like that's been the hit of Motorhouse, is that particular old fashioned.
Is there like a secret ingredient, or do you? I mean,
Don't give it out.
It's my remix, yes, yeah, but it's my it's my personal remix. But it's great to say the least. Everybody
good.
loves
It's
it.
very good. Yeah.
And I do put my love into that. Everybody knows that. I think that's why they come back.
You do. You make each one individually. I'll like go to the bar and you got like one. You like pour it out
Yes.
there. You like look at it for a second. I'm like, wow, she really loves making these. She's a huge fan of the Remedy.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sick. But you're also just, you're multi-talented, right? You're a
Yeah,
musician
man.
too. You you're Ivan was saying you like are somewhat signed or like.
Yes.
I didn't know all that. I heard you sing like a second ago. I was like, ooh.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, I can just kind of give you guys a brief timeline. Music has been a part of my life since I was born. It comes from my parents, from my father actually. So he lived and died for it, and he didn't die. I'm sorry, but he get rich or die trying, whatever. So they were artists. He was from the Bronx, so where hip hop originated.
Were you born there? Or
I was
let me
born.
get that
Yes,
too.
I was born in the Bronx. Hip hop originated. Him and his brothers did music from bebop to, pop to everything. They started their journey, and I was a part of that my whole entire youthhood, childhood, every day, in and out. And it's just embedded in me. So I was always very artistic, writing and painting and all that stuff.
How long were you there before you came here? Like how old
Where?
were
I'm sorry, where?
How? Oh, did
In
you say
the
you-
Bronx? Yes.
Yeah.
So the Bronx, I was just really born there. We relocated when I was a tender age, like probably in like elementary school.
here?
Yes, to Maryland, to like Hartford County.
Okay.
Went to school, did the thing. My father's group expanded. It kind of did local, then they expanded worldly and international actually. And then I decided to pursue my own musical journey in about 2006.
Okay.
I was here, went to high school, decided to relocate back to New York. And surprisingly enough, as soon as I got there, like a couple months in, because I was like thriving for it, I just met the right people and ended up signing a deal.
So what kind of music? Like R&B mainly, or what do you do?
Everything. I'm just
You
like
rap?
kind of like no genre. Yes, I do. I rap, I sing,
Okay.
I chant, I talk. I kind of just do whatever I'm feeling in that moment.
Okay.
And that's what makes me me. Yeah.
Look like
Yeah.
you're about to go in, dude. Look like
Yeah, I don't want
I
to
just
be
wanna-
too
Cross the
line.
long-winded,
Hold up.
but
I was
I
like,
just
hold
want to
up.
brief you.
Ivan's got something to say.
I'm Gucci. I ain't got nothing to say.
That's crazy. So you said you said that you are in the process of getting signed, or that
Okay.
you've already been signed.
No, so when I moved to New York, I got signed. I with the independent label, Cassandra Lucas of Changing Faces was the owner of that company. So she was kind of like my mentor in that beginning. I was really young. So I was signed. Then their label kind of they decided to just do something different. So I kind of had like a little hiatus, an experience of life. But in that experience, I felt very disconnected because I felt like, okay, well, I want to do music. Well, I'm not doing music. That's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
So I kind of just went through this whole little transition and put, together my family, my dad, and it's like, let's start this. I need this. This is what I have to do. So I developed my own company, which is Team Remedy Entertainment, 3 years ago. So that's the stage that I'm in now, and I'm kind of just trying to moving forward, in an upward and.
By the way, can
just
you tell me
bigger
about your
scale.
name too? Because you told me that shit blew my mind.
Yes.
It's spelled, first of all, it's not spelled like the word remedy. It's Remody.
That is true.
But what was it? I forgot what it was again.
So it's it has the same meaning, but just a little kind of like remix meaning as well. So it stands for remember every moment only develops you. And I came up with that, and I wanted to give the message of the remedy because, I do have a very healing, everything is healing. Music is healing, art is healing. So that's what I'm bringing to, the world around me. But at the same time, the message that I want to give my listeners and my, my fans and my followers is to remember that each and every moment that you go through in life, whether it be good or bad or whatever, don't hold it. Don't take it too personal. Don't own that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't own those experiences so much to where you take them on and it changes who you are.
Exactly.
And it takes you so far away to where your purpose and your destiny is. And that's kind of what happens. And that was like my little, hey, quick reminder.
Yeah, but just don't let it define you.
Yeah, don't let it define you because it doesn't define you. Mm-hmm. It develops you.
Unless you let it.
So that's what that growth and that evolution comes from. You know what I mean? It's not a definite. This is, you can change matters at hand. You just have to just feel it and just love. Another thing that I started with
That's a
LOE.
powerful, like, central idea to base it off of. That's very cool.
I appreciate that.
dig that.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, how did you get started at the Motor House?
That was very serendipitous, actually,
Good word.
how it happened. Because I ended up moving. When I came back to Baltimore, I had to be in the city. I couldn't be in the county, so I found a spot in Mount Vernon, Reed Street. But then my lease was up there, so I had to just relocate. And at that very moment, I was thinking about not taking on another like bartending gig or anything like that. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on this music. But then I was like, okay, if I do, it just has to be in an atmosphere where I'm around people. I'm around I'm around like minds. I have to be, because if it's a different setting, I'm just gonna feel disconnected to what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And I went on like Craigslist. I'm like, let me see if I can get a quick gig. I saw that thing, saw the ad, applied, went up there in person. Andre hit me back, met him, and I kind of just gave him a real introduction of who I am. I didn't hold anything back. I was letting him know it's like, I can help you guys. I can assist you guys. I can partner. I can be here. I can thrive here. But I also have this going on. So I had to be very honest because my life is still, there. And they respected it. And I think that everybody thus far has been able to see that I'm still doing what I'm doing. And I'm still, giving myself to them and helping out and assisting, because that's what I believe, like the connectivity and working collectively anyway is very important.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was the best place to do it too, because at the Motor House, that's the most important thing, is being connected, or at least being in an environment, like you said, with like minds.
Right.
Because I've had jobs like that too, where I'm just working with just a bunch of like college kids, just like frats and stuff like that.
It's
I'm just like,
difficult.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like I'm achieving anything right now, and I was right.
Yeah. True. So you gotta like kind of separate yourself from things.
That's the way to do it. So you started off there as literally just a bartender, and I guess at this point you've kind of graduated to. I mean, you're like kind of one of the people who like. Are you planning things there at all? Are you like arranging events and stuff?
Well, no, actually, and going along the lines where I told you that I was very honest with the the manager at that moment who interviewed me. They were like, the bar manager at that moment was getting ready to leave. So they were looking for a replacement.
Bar
manager,
Nope.
event manager. So when I gave him like my rundown, he was kind of like, oh, well, you seem to fit the description. But I had to let him know specifically that I wasn't prepared. I'm not prepared at this moment to give so much of myself to something else like that, because otherwise it's just going to take away from me. And I just had to be honest. And he respected it. So then it was just like, but I'll be a bartender. I'll be the head bartender. As a matter of fact, I'll even oversee until you guys find the manager. And that's kind of what happened, because now they got Nick.
I almost feel like the position that you are in and the position you came when you were there, or when you came there, is like perfect for them, because if you're going to be having a place where you're throwing all kinds of like community arts events of all different types, then you almost need somebody that's involved in that scene.
That's true.
I mean, that's what I was.
Because it'll bring it together.
That's what I was originally getting at. Was Motor House always a place where people were doing all kinds of events, or did it used to just be like a bar restaurant that you guys converted into like this thing that was?
No, it's
No, it's-
complete from the ground
no.
floor built up.
No. Like, Was he was there, but I don't know if you were there. Like we've done shows in that same space.
Yeah, when nothing was in there.
Yeah, it was like
empty.
the showroom space.
Yeah, where the open mic is.
Yeah. So like that space and the bar.
That was it.
The
We've done
showroom
shows-
space used to be the green room for
Yeah,
the show.
we've
in
done
there.
shows where that space was just nothing. We've done shows in there where it was just concrete. They didn't have the bar there and nothing. Like we've done
Nothing, yeah.
shows where
They didn't have that balcony.
like imagine us using that whole backspace with a sliding door. That's where the stage used to be. And like we would just that was the backstage area back there.
And
like,
how long ago was this? Like, how long did it take for this to
a
happen?
year and a half.
That's
Yeah.
it?
Years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like we were like in all actuality, we were transitioning out of art of comedy was
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, art of comedy for it to happen was always comprised of me, Mark Joyner, and Eric Glazier. Like Eric would do the designs, Mark would host it, I'd do the lineup and get the venue and make it all happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. Like that was the core team. And then after that, Mark ended up blowing the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? and going to other
getting booked and
places.
shit.
Yeah, getting booked to other places and all this other type
Popping
of
ass
thing.
mic at the
You know what I'm
sidebar.
saying? Like
every
that's
Monday.
really what. Like, so after that, and then after that, you know what I'm saying? Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett.
You know what I'm saying? Now we got Garrett.
Yeah, how did that happen? Because I remember I was confused at first. I was like, this is Ivan's show, but Garrett hosts it. Like, how did you decide like Garrett was going to be your boy to run that shit?
Dude, you've taken a kind liking to Garrett. He's like your little son, or he's like a little brother, dude. I remember because
Son.
you booked him on his first showcase at PAC.
You heard it here first, Garrett.
I remember
Garrett
we saw
actually
those-
listens to this shit.
I know
too.
Garrett actually listens to this. He
Ivan
told me
said
the
you're
other
his
night.
son, dog.
Garrett does listen to this?
Yeah, he said he listens to every episode.
Yo, fuck Ivan.
Yo, shout out
All
Garrett.
right,
Hart.
so from
He's a dope
what I
fucking
can
guy.
remember, like you can, all right, so this is like for all the people out there, you can type in Platform Art Center, Art of Comedy in the fucking joint. You'll see
Yeah.
like a few, like maybe it's like 7 to 10 clips up there.
Yeah,
But you will see
You'll
one
see the
clip of
very
Garrett,
green
like
Garrett
young
Harvest.
G,
Yeah.
like young G.
And not even that, like 2
Like-
years ago.
That was just 2 years,
years younger,
years
dude.
ago. And he looks
dude.
totally different.
Dude, he
That is
glowed
It's
the
like
fuck
young
up.
T'Challa versus new T'Challa.
Yeah,
it's
no
like,
beard, no
it's like
muscles.
before Black Panther, after Black Panther. Like,
Ivan taught him about working out. He was like,
yo.
he was like, what did you say?
But no. Like, straight up and down. Like, G was one of the most, like, until this day, he's still kind of like that. Like, G's, like, I'm going to give you the best example. Like, G, like we were riding in D.C. the other day, and G was like, we're passing by, and you know, like that main street, like when you're going your way to Union Station or whatever, you're passing through downtown DC, and you see the Capitol when you're riding through that one intersection or whatever, you just see it right there, and it's like this huge building. You can see the Capitol from everywhere. And G goes, "Hey, yo, they go to White House," and I was like, "That's not the White House." And G's like, "That's the White House." Like he's so fucking.
So, yo, it's white.
Yeah. Like he's so fucking confident, man.
I just imagine him taking all of his students down there on a field trip.
Yeah, he's a
Go to
teacher.
White House.
He's a teacher.
He like
history
hands
teacher.
out a test
That's
on
the
Monday.
kicker. That's
Some
the-
kid like points to the real White House. He's like, "Man, you failed, dog. That's not the White House. That's not the White House."
Kids in their future.
Yeah.
That's the real kicker. But nah, G is
But,
like,
fucking Garrett's the best, dude.
yeah. When it came down to comedy, man, like he was just like I'm nobody, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just try my best to, if I know something more than somebody else, I'm going to tell somebody. And if somebody knows something more than me, then I'm going to ask them to tell me.
Best way to
And
do
then
it.
I'm going to pass that information to everybody I know.
He's like
And-
the best possible host for that Wednesday thing. The Wednesday thing
You know what I'm
is
saying?
legit cracking. Like,
Yeah,
that shit's
it's like,
dope.
and like he literally put the work in over, like, man, you come on the scene, and Eric can testify to this. Like, you come on the scene, and there's certain accomplishments you gotta achieve.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like he was just like, what's next? What's next? What I gotta do? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? And like sometimes he's too anxious, but it always comes from a good place. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? So when Mark started to blow the fuck up and wasn't able to be everywhere at the same time, and because Art of Comedy was every 2 weeks. And then after that, the open mic came, and like, and it was a brand, and let me just say, sorry. Like Chris Coletti, like he was there in the beginning. Mike Smith was there in the beginning. Mark was there in the beginning. Eric was there in the beginning. And then as it went on, it was me, Mark, and Eric, and that was just that. You know what I'm saying? And it just got bigger and bigger, and the CBS thing, and you know what I'm saying. But G was in the right place at the right time. And let me not even go any further. Like the next guy is like probably Archie. Next guy is
Archie.
Michael Furr.
Dude,
Like
Michael Furr's special was
Michael Furr
phenomenal,
probably be,
dude.
like honestly, Michael Furr probably be too big to host the shit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We got great guys like those guys.
And shouts out to Archie's special was good too. Archie's special was good.
I can't wait, man. Like it's like that's the thing. Like I think that we're starting to realize that there's generations of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like there's generations of this shit, and you got guys like Bryson, and you got guys like it just goes on and on and on and on and on from that whole crew, and those guys are gonna be the guys that'll be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like who? When you think about who is Mark going to pass Sidebar to?
True.
Like, you know what I'm
True
saying? Like,
thing,
when you
yeah.
think about it.
Me, dude. Fuck yeah.
Waiting for it, dog. Yeah, dude.
But you
That's
know
when
what I'm
Jimmy's
saying?
gonna start doing
Like-
stand up. When
Like,
Mark
when you
gives
think
him
about it,
sidebar
you know
right
what
off
I'm
the
saying?
bat.
Like, straight up and down. Like,
It's the right
who-
place at the right time, man.
He's like, I'm handing it off. Hot potato. Oh shit. Fuck
So,
yeah.
like, Luke, like, the dude before Luke gave it to Luke, Luke gave it to Mark. Like, who's Mark going to give it to? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like.
You think Mark's at that point? You think he's like it's
No,
on the horizon?
No. I'm not speaking for that at all. I'm just trying to say, like, if I had to say it, like, Mark, like, come on, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
Mark's
I agree
been
with you.
hosting that for
I
about
agree
2
with you.
years now, right? Like, 2 to 3 years from now, Mark's gonna, like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
we're all out of here. Cause like the heart of the city just came.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think that-
like the scene is just gonna keep me in? Like, come on, Eric's like, come on, me and what me and Eric about to do with putting comics on television and Like, come
Guys
on,
about to put
like it's just fucking
Comedy festival.
It's just fucking building, bro.
Do you think that all the shit that all the like the solid comedians coming out? I mean, this is almost an obvious question, but would you say that that's why the heart of the city decided to come to Baltimore
because
this time around?
Say that one more time.
Because of all the shit that's been popping off lately, like the mics and stuff like that. Like, why do you think they just now decided to come to Baltimore? Because they did DC last year, right? Or when did or the
Then
same
in third
season?
season, they did see the first season.
Okay.
Second season. I mean, DC, no matter how much you try to say it, whatever it may be, whatever it ain't, whatever it is, like DC is DC. That's that. And
Fair.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, fair. Like, sure now. But I mean, aside from all of that, they did these other cities the second season. I think it was just. I don't
was
think
it
it
coincidence?
Yes.
Really?
I don't think it was. I think it had I think it was a part of everything. I think it was like everything happening at the right time. The festival, fucking great rooms. The fact that you can get on stage every night of the week now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, in Baltimore. Like, we got more DC guys coming up here than we got Baltimore guys going down there to DC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For showcases and things of that sort. So it's like, you know, I mean, it is what it is, but we're building like a motherfucker, bro. And I think the next evolution is like the whole DMV like coming together.
Ideally, yeah. That'd be the best shot. Baltimore and DC are so fucking close to each other. It'd almost be stupid if we didn't, you know?
That's the next way, bro. Trust me. And then I'm warning everybody right now. Once we all get together, it's like we're gonna have to start over again, because it's like it's the equivalent of imagine all these. It's like the equivalent of all these schools or sectors or neighborhoods or crews, like having their own thing. But imagine if everybody came together. Then you got to restart the ranking system.
Exactly. You have to reestablish a hierarchy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's a bad thing.
But I think that happens in stride. I don't think it's going to be
I
back
think
to
that's
ground zero.
My
dude.
goal is always for us all to work together and just get each other out of here. It's like Let's figure out who's at the top. This year is your year. Let's all get behind you. Let's all get behind you. Either you're moving to New York next year, or you're moving to LA, or you're going to stay here. But this is your year. We're all behind you.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. I feel like people around here almost like, I mean, just from my experiences, I feel like when somebody starts to make it out, there's like this feeling in Baltimore that like, well, he's going to be the one to make it out of Baltimore. That means like, I'm not going to be the one, you know what I'm saying? Versus like the whole idea of like, we could all eat. Like think.
Can I be honest with you? I don't feel like there's a such thing of making it out of nowhere. I feel like,
well, I agree with that
I feel like
too.
you make it or you don't.
True. Especially now more than ever.
Like,
yeah.
in all actuality, did I make it out of Duval? Some people will say yes, some people will say no. But the truth of the matter is, what I ultimately want to do with my life, I want to come back to Duval and make certain things happen. And, like, to go even further, I would love to find, and I know this is possible, I would love to find some young motherfucker that's from Baltimore that's doing the same. Like, come on, bro. Like, when you become who the fuck you are, this huge artist and all those other type of things, and you're like, you know what, I want to go back to Italy. Fuck it, I'm Johnny Bravo. I want to go back to Italy, boom, 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 boom. You'll find some kid that's just like you, that's like, I'm trying to make shit happen in Townsend, in Baltimore. And it's like, I just want to, like, I know there's somebody that was born here, raised here, that's in Jacksonville, Florida, that's like just doing positive things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's all about connectivity and doing positive things, man. I don't give a fuck whether you fucking making cabinets or you fucking killing roaches.
Well, I agree that there is no such thing as making it out. Well, to a degree, there's no such thing as making it out.
There's no
of
such
the
thing as
city.
making it, but it's no such thing as making.
But also,
because how about this? The whole concept of never forgetting where you're from contradicts making it out.
But also, there's been a different. Well, sure, but there's been a different kind of like way of going about things recently, I think, in Baltimore. Whereas back in the day, I feel like there was this idea of making it out of somewhere, probably because of not the internet and shit like that. Like people would have to go to New York or go to LA or something like that. And now there's this thing in Baltimore where like there's an actual legitimate scene being established, and that's why you hear so many people making it out of Chicago, making it out of New York, making it out of LA versus people making it out of Baltimore or other smaller cities, because there's no scene established. So that builds everybody up is what I'm getting at. So like when you establish the mics that are going on right now and you're putting on a platform or like a venue for all these comedians to showcase their talent, then that cultivates what we're talking about.
How about this? I never made it out of Duval, Jacksonville, Florida, because to this day I still want something, or I still want to do something, or I'm still trying to do something, or at the back of my mind, it's all about doing something to attribute to that.
To Duval.
Yeah.
So this is
like,
all this Baltimore comedy shit. You just got Duval in mind right now.
No, it's bigger than that, bro. How about this? You want me to make it make sense?
All right.
The universe put me here for a reason. If I wasn't here, then the fact that there's never been an annual Baltimore Comedy Festival to bring motherfuckers together, then it would have never been.
Yeah.
Never. As much as when I showed up, I was this, that, and I was da-da-da. Like, it wouldn't have happened. As much as when I showed up, and my intentions were misinterpreted. It was like, why is he trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was there.
Yeah.
People were giving you shit for what?
He can explain it better than me.
I don't know. I mean, you came into the scene already funny and kind of established, and people were like, wait, I thought he was this new guy? Why is he so confident? Why is he so funny?
You're not supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
What's you doing?
And confident. and they took it as cocky. But the truth is, I was just like, yo, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta do that, we gotta do that. And it was just like,
the first time I met you, I was thrown for a loop, dude. I didn't think
He's
you
a
were
looper, dude.
I didn't think you were cocky, but I was just like, yo, this guy is intense. Cause this is when me and Eric were just. This is when me and Eric and I were just starting to like kind of conceive the idea of the podcast. And like we were batting around all kinds of ideas. Remember Scott was in here, and you just like came in. I don't even remember who brought you in. Like my memory says you just bursted in the door. But I don't know. I feel like somebody would have had to bring you in. I don't know. I just remember it shit weird.
Yeah.
but like you were just immediately upon walking in the room, like I don't even think you knew my name yet, but you were just like, yo, this is what you got to do with this podcast, dude. You got to fucking have people, blah blah blah, and like not even like I took all that shit to heart, dude, and that had like a big effect on how we went about it. But I was just like, that was like my first. It wasn't even until the second time I met you that we actually like chilled. I feel like the first time I met you was a legit like business meeting. Like you were like,
it really was, dude. It was kind of funny.
It was crazy.
Was I intense?
Fucking-
How was I?
Dude, that was
Was
a
I
different
motivating?
eye, for sure.
Was that motivating?
I was stoked, dude. I felt like you were.
And look at you now, like 100 episodes, damn near.
Yeah, dude. This is episode 103. This is actually the first episode we've done from the studio in like what 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Man.
Pretty crazy.
We've been mobile. We've been traveling
Yeah, man.
around, dude.
Going back to
Been
what you
all over the
said.
place,
Going back to what you said. That's all it is, man. It's just like I just know for a fact it's bigger than that, man. No, it's not about like taking everything I did. No, it's like man.
But it all goes back.
Motherfuckers be places for a reason, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would have never took those orders when I was in the military to go there, I would have never been here.
Well, it's just
If I would've
it's just crucial that everyone in this city or in DC or wherever, any city, is if you're doing something, the main part about getting something done is meeting other people that also do shit. So like what you were talking about, like going to the motor house. Like if you're an artist, you need to be at a place where like you're actually doing something that has to do with it, or else you're just spinning your wheels.
Can I tell you something on some real shit? Like this is true. So, like around about like last year, this is before. This maybe I don't even remember to be exact. But
I was actually thinking.
I
about
remember
this.
we
You
were
and I met each other like
2 years.
It's almost been like 2 years.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So I was transitioning from PAC. PAC wasn't coming to a closing, but we weren't doing it every 2 weeks.
As much, yeah.
Like we were doing it like every 3 weeks. Like it just wasn't like so many, cause it was just so many things going on in the art gallery, and it was good things. You know what I'm saying? But I never forget when Motor House went up. I remember walking past it, and I remember like stopping, and where the old Joe Square is at, and I remember stopping like across the street and feeling like, yo, whoever gets this spot is gonna be like the next, because I just knew like it was like I was just like, yo, like this is gonna be like a nice, not a nice, but this is gonna be like the venue that somebody can really do something. I knew it. So
it really is a perfect location, dude. Right off the exit. So easy to get to.
So next thing you know, whatever, they end up contacting me, and after that, it was on. It was on.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how did you even?
Yeah, they scoped out PAC shows.
Somebody from there went to PAC, and they went to Mount Vernon, and then right around that same time, I was doing the Union Brewery show. So they were like, yo, like I got a message, and that was that. And then after that, I was like, yo, it's on. And that was that, man. It was like I was in like the very beginning. Like it was that, you know what I'm saying?
So what are you guys thinking in terms of the Baltimore Comedy Festival this year? Which last year was a fucking monumental success. I'll throw it out there. Fucking, I saw that shit on the billboard driving down 83 one night, and I was like, woo! I was fucking stoked.
Fuck.
Honestly,
stoked.
I don't know how to top that.
Nah, man. Here's what I'm
being
saying.
honest, it's like
I've been saying this for a while.
it's like
You
that.
get one of those planes with the flyer behind
Yeah,
it.
it's like we
City.
need the Tony Montana, like the world is yours now. It's like, how do we top that?
Yo, what you got to do? This is the only mistake I feel like you guys made last year.
Talk to me.
You didn't document it.
We documented
we have
as
a
much
lot
as
of
we
pictures,
could.
dude.
We got a lot of
Pictures? No, I'm talking about filming. Like film the
But
sets.
let's be real though, like that shit there is fucking like this. Like, come on, bro. Like,
It's like some urban legend shit.
yeah, like that is like. Let me tell you like. I got one for you. You ready? Coachella can't even record all their performances.
I'm not saying record all the performances. I'm saying you guys obviously had people come in that were headlining. You should have recorded the headlinings and posted those and said, yo, this happened at the
I don't
Baltimore
think people
Comedy
want
Festival.
their headline sets out for free though.
Correct. You gotta think about it. Like comedy, it's so many loopholes and da 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 da. Like I see where you're going with it. I'm just trying to say I think we captured it correctly.
I agree, but
and
I was asking, what are
PC-wise.
you guys
I
gonna
think
do
we can do more
better this year?
Oh, this year?
Because if you're not doing it better, then what's the point?
This
we're doing it
year,
better this year.
this year
Exactly.
we're gonna have like we sold out of shirts. We're gonna have more shirts for the fans and the comedians. We're gonna have more venues. We're gonna have more publicity. We're probably gonna have like I think the billboard is gonna be up longer and sooner this year. Can I be honest with you? If the first annual was that well, for the second one, I don't really want to change. I'm not looking to change anything. I'm looking to improve, but I'm not looking to change anything till about the third year. Because here's why. The first year being that. First of all, let me let you know something right now. Baltimore is like the sweetest city in the fucking world. Here's why. All of our venues were a mile radius of one another. We had 16 venues. You know what I'm saying? So this year we're going to have 20, and they're still going to be all within. Like, you can walk to every show, whereas most cities and most festivals can't do that.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I
as
agree
it
with you,
goes
yeah.
on, we're just going to get better and better. Like, I think the end result, you're going to see people Labor Day weekend up and down the streets riding around in fucking golf carts. Like, you'll see like your favorite comedian in a golf cart riding down like, oh shit, he's about to go do a show. Oh, then he's leaving from there. Then he's
The
leaving
only
from there.
reason, okay, so I almost feel like when I said criticism, that was like acknowledging how much you guys crush it. If you were to ask me
Oh
for
no,
one thing,
I know that came
and
from a
yeah,
beautiful
exactly.
place. You're Johnny Bravo.
When I'm seeing like just, and I understand all the different like
with the blunt.
I understand all the different situations that arise, complications and stuff like that. But the way I'm looking at it, like you guys have established a brand in this city. At this and this next year, this next festival, the second annual one, is gonna solidify that brand. But I'm thinking in terms of like, if you could get somehow like if you could even get, like I said to Mark last time he was on the podcast, or maybe 2 times ago, I was like, yo, if you're gonna do a special like Michael Furr did a special, that should be a featured event of the comedy festival.
Yeah, Mark already told me.
Yeah,
he's
we're
And
talking
that-
about that.
And that should be documented, and that should be put out on the internet. So, because you know Mark's first special is going to fucking get traffic.
Correct.
And when they see this was recorded at this
Correct.
place, it was
Correct.
recorded at the Baltimore Comedy Festival, that does good for everybody. That's what I'm saying.
No, Mark already told me. Like,
Yeah, it's
that's
already
done.
planned, dude.
That's planned. That's done.
All right. All right.
That's done.
Sorry, you're not
Like
on
this
the planning
year, if
committee.
anything, the difference from last year and this year is we're capturing it more. How about that?
That's all I needed to hear, dude.
And then serendipitously, I ended up bumping into the mayor when we did the Baltimore Health Expo, and she was like,
The current mayor? Is
Yeah.
Pugh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
and she was like so into.
Was
it.
she at the heart of the city thing? I thought I saw a woman that looked exactly like what I imagine Mayor Pugh looks like.
I don't think so.
That's like racist, but no,
It's not racist.
I'm joking. But no,
She went up, right?
She had all the qualifications.
she got on stage.
Black, a woman.
She had to say, "I got
That's
to go
Mayor
pee.
Pugh, isn't it?
I'm going to pee outside."
Do it up, dude.
Oh.
Hey, dude, we have a porta potty now. Don't use it, but we just have one. Just letting you know.
Don't use it.
It's in the other yard.
It's in somebody else's property. I just say we have it. Yeah. You can use it though.
Oh, okay, cool.
We got it to be accommodating to female
Well, I've been
guests.
kind of doing good at holding it for now, so it's not.
Yeah,
but
just
it's
don't
not
break
so
the
bad.
seal. Does breaking the seal work for girls the same way it does for guys? Is that the same thing?
Say it again.
Does breaking the seal, you know what I'm talking about? Like when you're drinking the first time you take a piss, then all of a sudden you got to piss like every fucking...
Yes, it does.
Same thing?
Yes. So that's why it's not as smart. It's more like easier and calmer to just hold it, because once you go, it's like nonstop.
Yeah,
And
it's
I don't
true.
want to open up that can of worms. You know,
That is a can of worms, dude. Having to pee all the time. Dude.
play it safe. Yep.
Smart. I don't even know if I've broken. I don't even know if that happens to me anymore. Or maybe I just pee all the time. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like as I've gotten older, I've definitely peed a lot more.
I pee way more.
That's true. That is
Yeah.
very
Way more.
true. Because I mean, even as a girl, that happens. You're like, what's going on? Like, so I guess the whole,
Let's think I take in more toxins now. Because pissing, when you're pissing, that's all your body's
also
toxins.
think,
Just
like, now like peeing is like just like a break from whatever in your day.
Yeah, it's
So
like a
then,
little.
your body like is trained to do it more. Maybe
Your body's
That's
like,
true.
oh, I need a break.
Like you need a
dude.
moment.
Let's go. Let's
Go to the
take a
office.
piss.
And the office is the potty.
I've really started to enjoy pisses more. Definitely. Like one of those things where you like a fucking
Feeling
sigh.
very releaseful.
Hold up. Do girls get the shakes? You ever like take a piss and you like after you, that happens?
Absolutely.
I'm just learning so much about the female anatomy right now.
I mean,
dude.
she's very. I don't.
You wouldn't
let her-
believe
you
the
go.
shit I just
You
learned,
go.
dude.
Yeah. You know, girls get the shakes too.
They get the
You know
shakes.
girls pee, dog? Holy shit.
I know girls shake after they come.
Hmm?
I know girls shake after
Not
they
all of
come.
them.
You tell
Well,
me,
the-
Jimmy.
Dude, I don't fucking know. Maybe
You
all of
said
them.
not all. I don't.
Not
I
a
mean,
girl.
You're telling me if I banged a girl and she didn't shake, that means she didn't come? Because I'd believe it.
I was about to say, is it possible not to shake? I don't know. But
I
Yeah.
guess not.
that's
Do
all right.
you shake when you come? Because if you do, then she definitely does.
Maybe she's just shaking because you were shaking, dude. Maybe you
She's
misread
just
that.
reverberating. Her
You just
shakes.
fucking shook, and then she was like, "No, keep going, please.
It's
I'm
a
not
shake-
done."
this-
You're like,
it's just
I
a
saw you
shake off."
shake. I saw you shake. We're done.
Nah, man. I mean, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess basically what you're saying is, like, with guys, you definitely, like, there's evidence that we come.
Yeah, exactly.
With women, there's no evidence. She can be like, yeah, whatever. Had a great time. And you're like, bitch, what happened for real?
This is the Ivan effect on the podcast. Anytime he enters a conversation, he makes it sexual.
Well, I'm glad you brought it here because I'm curious now. I gotta
Remedy,
know.
help me. Am I correct? Like that? Like,
You're correct. It creates that. So it's like guys are kind of like just like at loss. They have no clue what's going on. They don't know. And they're like, well, is she faking? Well, what happened? So,
That's why we're trying
and
to
you
find
can't
out.
see it. So it's true. Well, I can't say you can't see it. But
Do girls? Okay, so here's the thing. Watching porn might have fucked me up on this one. Girls, like, I've never met. I mean, we're already being sexual, so fuck it. I never met a girl who's like a quote unquote squirter. Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
That's a
Yeah,
real
for
thing.
sure.
That's gotta
Yeah.
be annoying, dude.
annoying?
That'd be annoying.
Annoying?
Yeah, man.
No, it's the
Put a towel
greatest.
down.
What'd you say? E?
Put a towel down.
See,
Yeah,
see,
that's
E?
it.
Thank you. Give me
Just
some.
clean
E.
up.
Give me
Clean up
some, E.
after your mess. That's all.
Give me some E. See? So basically, you know what I just know right now? You've never had a squirter.
That's what you just
That
said.
is- yeah. How did you
That's what he
deduce
asked
that?
I didn't
dude?
hear that part, but it's like for you to be like, oh man, that's gotta nah.
We still haven't even established if I ever met a girl come before, so I don't fucking know. Maybe I
I'm
have.
sure you've made a girl come before, Johnny
I
Bravo.
don't fucking know.
I don't
guess.
think that you may know it, but I'm sure you have. You've been in relationships for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure, Johnny Bravo. But the squirting thing, you would know.
That's what's crazy.
You've
about,
only seen it in porns?
I've only seen it squirting in
You've
porn,
never
dude.
seen it in 3D, dude?
Never
They
seen
said 3D.
Never had to put the fucking
You never
splash
seen it.
gown on?
I've never seen it live, dude. Never seen it. I just-
You never
Never
been
had
to
a
a
raincoat
concert
on in your bedroom?
You never seen it live. You never been down to power plant, seen them when they came to town.
You never been to the water park?
I have not. But I guess it's worth it. Yo, fucking Stormy Daniels just came to town, dude.
This nigga.
For real. For real. She did. She
Who is
did.
Stormy Daniels?
Did you go?
No, I didn't go. You don't know who Stormy Daniels is? The one that's on the
I heard it
fucking
was sold
news.
out.
You fuck Trump or something.
Oh, what's going on with that?
Yeah.
This is the CIA. This is when the CIA cracks
Yep.
down on.
Talking about as soon as you went,
We just got wired. We're tapped into now.
As soon as you went
All
there.
right.
Nah, overall, like, trust me, bro. You'll be fine, man. There's so many techniques. You'll get there one day. You ever
I've
had
been
threesome?
practicing,
You ever
dog.
had threesome?
Dude.
No,
you
I have
know?
not, dude.
You gotta
That's
watch
like
more porn and try to figure out the secret.
gotta sit here with my fucking sketch pad, just like.
There's tons of secrets, man. But no threesomes.
Not yet. I think that could definitely that's definitely a life goal of mine.
On
I'd
the
say.
bucket list.
It's on the bucket list for sure. A threesome. Even though I don't know what I would do in that situation, like I really.
You gotta think about that. Because you don't want to get in that situation and not know what to do. That's the worst thing.
it's like I feel like
Because like the chicks are gonna turn on you.
They're-
'Cause they're just gonna fuck each other. in front of
exactly.
you.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know how much attention to divert to each person. at
You're
any
worried
given
about the
moment.
wrong. That's the number one. Help me out. Help me out. Help me out.
That's the
you
number
are,
one
you are.
mistake?
That's it's just yeah, that's not where the focus should be. So maybe you're just going into it with a sense of worry. Just,
True.
you know?
I mean, that's a
Let it
that's a
happen.
nervous situation, kind of.
So you're already nervous. That means your dick.
I'm
ain't getting
already
hard.
nervous for
Your
my
dick
future
is not getting
threesome,
hard
dude.
at
I've been
all.
preemptively anxious
Your
for my
dick
You-
is
threesome.
you
not
can-
getting
you can
hard at
definitely,
all. Am I right or wrong? Has your
fuck
dick
yourself
ever
up
got
in that
hard when you're
situation.
nervous?
What was that? What did you say? I'm too nervous. I didn't even hear you.
His dick is rock hard right now.
Has your dick ever got hard when you're nervous? No.
That's true.
You have
It
to be
has not.
confident.
Yeah.
You got to be confident.
True.
I think. First of all, you kind of have to have a certain level of confidence, I imagine, to even have the situation present itself. You know, like no non-confident ass dude is just gonna wander his way into a threesome.
I thought it was
Unless
going to say
it's-
nigga right then and there. No confident, no non-confident ass nigga.
It would have flowed better. To be
It would have
honest.
flowed so
Right,
well.
right.
I was like, oh, he's about to say it. It was like,
That was like
Get
the
it
time.
out.
It was
was
like, yo,
like-
dude, you could have said it then. Like, all right.
keep going, keep going.
I just
It
feel
was
like, you know, unless you're the luckiest dude in the world, it's not just gonna happen like that. You know what I'm saying?
The luckiest dude.
Oh.
No, you're the luckiest dude in the world, man. What the fuck are you talking about, Johnny Bravo?
How so?
Think about it. Think about what he said.
Yo, arrogance died in his reaction.
Think about what he said. He said you're the luckiest dude. You said unless you're the luckiest dude, it's not gonna happen. So start thinking that you're the luckiest dude,
the
and it's gonna
luckiest.
happen.
True.
It's that
Ain't-
simple.
There you go. You got you. You got this.
Getting hard now, baby. Let's fucking go.
And I'm nervous.
It's that simple, bro.
There was one time where I feel like it could have happened.
Oh, tell me.
And
so
it was
your girl,
like-
was your girl and one of her friends.
Nah.
Let me tell you something real talk. For me, it happened like it went over my head like 3 or 4 times. Like I remember one time, this chick, right? I met this chick like from the club or whatever, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm about to come over." I was like, "That's what's up." Yeah, because that was the plan from the club, and she was like, "I'm gonna bring my friend," and I was like, "Why?" Like, don't. Why? She's gonna be in the way. And she was just like, what is this guy about? Like, what's this guy doing? Like it's happened. Like, I remember one time I was in a
Yeah,
relationship.
you're like setting up your kill room, and you're like, no, don't bring your friend.
I remember one time I was like dating this chick, and she was like, I really want you to meet my friend. She's coming into town. And I was like, why? I'm not hanging out with you. Guys, it was just like so many, like, trust me, bro. Trust me.
Crap.
You ever been? Okay, so I'm assuming the one that you have been in. Actually, I'm assuming the one that you. How many? That's a personal question. I'm not gonna ask that. But the ones that you
I
have
mean,
been.
threesomes have I
Yeah,
been in?
yeah.
3.
More than
Maybe
you can
they're
count
uncountable.
on one hand.
Whoa.
Oh,
wow.
there you go.
Damn, dude.
Uncountable.
Damn, I'm sitting here at less than you can count on one hand.
Let's see you can count. Let's see you can count.
Have they all?
Out
Okay.
here amputated.
Have they
On
all?
the amputated
Fucking
hand.
nothing, dude. Nothing.
No. Like, man.
Okay, have they all been? Have they
Well,
all been
tell me-
2 girls and 1 dude?
Nigga, yes. Like,
But would you do it?
fuck no.
How many times were you the dude?
No, I wouldn't. No.
You wouldn't do that?
No.
See, that's okay. So,
Mm-mm. You would do that?
dude, I haven't even done the like cool one.
I'm saying, like, you would do the, like
You know, it's tough. It would have to be with somebody I'm like super close with, which seems weird.
your homeboy?
Homeboy, definitely homeboy.
Oh my! You
don't
know
know.
what?
Where
you have that-
I-
where-
you know
where
what?
there's-
You know
where
what?
there's
I'm not
trust
even-
and
I'm
loyalty.
accepting this.
Where there's
Absolutely.
trust and loyalty.
I'm accepting this. I'm accepting this. So like, if your homeboy was like, "I want to fuck," like, let's fuck this bitch, you'd be like, "Let's do it."
Yeah, dude, that's a good offer, dude.
But if your girlfriend was like,
Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. No. And it couldn't be.
Time out. Let me finish saying it. If your girlfriend was like, "Let's fuck this bitch,"
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say if my girlfriend was like, "Yo, let's fuck this other dude."
But see,
Like,
let me.
no.
I think like what I'm saying is like if you're willing to fuck a dude. If you're willing to fuck a no. If you're willing
If you're willing to fuck a chick with a dude, why wouldn't you be willing to fuck?
why wouldn't you be willing to fuck
a dude with a chick? Why wouldn't you be able to?
With your girl?
Because, dude, I'm not about sharing my. See, that's the thing that I think really makes the difference between a threesome with 2 girls and a guy and 2 guys and a girl is because the dude
your dynamic is very interesting.
When you're in a threesome with 2 chicks, the chicks can also like kind of be fucking each other too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like when I'm fucking a girl with another dude, I'm not doing shit with that dude. Like I'm not sucking his dick and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing all that. You know? So it's
But
like
I'm trying to
you're
say,
sharing a girl with your boy versus all 3 of you having sex. That's
but
a
the
big
thing
difference.
is with me, like I would never share a girl with my boy.
That's
though.
what I'm saying.
But you
I would.
would.
I'm saying I would share a girl. I would not share my girl.
No. What I'm trying to say, we're talking about 2 different things. What I'm trying to say is you would share a girl.
Of course.
So how about this? What we're realizing within what I'm saying is every chick I fuck is my chick.
No, not necessarily. I'm saying this is.
We're
parting ways.
That's
here.
where we're parting ways. You're trying to say you can fuck a chick and it not be your girl, and you can share.
If it was just a chick that was just at the bar that we both met, and she was like, "Yo, she's down to do this shit." Like I don't fucking have any investment. I don't fucking know this girl. I would do that.
I wouldn't do that. And I don't have a reason why. It's
You're
just
gay, dog.
That's just I'm just built that way. I'm just built like that. It's like this is my bitch. She gotta have a twin sister or something.
True.
I can pass off to you. But other than that, like this is my chick, you know what I'm saying? Like
So let me ask something on that point and about a double standard or whatever, and give me you guys' insight. So now in the fella's mind, and this is cool because I get it. So in the fella's mind, when they're like, okay, well, it's okay for us to have this threesome with a female, right? Mm-hmm. And we can both share her because it's 2 girls. And that's fine. And then the girl's like, oh, okay, well, it's okay for me to share this dick. Mm-hmm. You know. And
first of all, I wouldn't. I'm not.
No, I'm just saying, but it's okay because usually in threesome situations, the girl's okay. She's obviously right. That's how threesomes happen. You okay?
Most women I have sex with are not as into multiple penetration as they are into clit stimulation and.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like women are much more sexually liberal with like a girl might not be gay, but she'll fucking. Do
I
that
think
shit
what
with another
she's
girl.
saying is this: if you're
that's
willing,
not the same for guys.
What she's saying is if you're willing to, he has a capability of dividing. I think that's what we're like. Okay. He has the capability of dividing like a girl that he fucks from a girl that he's having, like his girl.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. It's
I
like
don't. I'm not afraid to admit this. I don't. Like every girl I've ever fucked is a girl I want to be my girlfriend.
Really?
Yes.
Damn. That's crazy. It's not crazy. That's dope.
You're like, man, I've been fucking a lot of bitches. No.
Right.
I don't want to blow up your spot, but is it also all the girls you fucking threesomes? You want them to be your girlfriends too?
And I'm
like
gonna
both of them?
I'm gonna prove that to you. You ready? Not most. Maybe most. I'm not in the mood to do a ratio. I'll say some to be safe. Some women that I've had a threesome with, I've been in 3-way relationships with after that.
What?
Yeah.
You've been in.
Now, that's
what?
not to say that I'm not, or you know what I'm saying. It's just that so happens the woman I was with was like, oh, I like this girl a lot. And I was like, yeah, I like her a lot too. And she's like, all right, let's just rock with her for a while.
So
And that's
when
it.
you say three-way relationship, you're not saying like you
I'm
were
saying
just
I'm dating
fucking
two
with both of them.
women.
You're saying, but were the women?
I'm dating two women.
Was it
You're
like a
dating one
triangle?
woman,
or
but
was
No,
it
I'm
then
like
you're
dating
an
two
both-
women.
arrow?
Like everybody knows what's up. We're dating like we're together.
But you're dating a girl, and then you're both dating a girl.
yes.
Like you're all three
Okay.
dating each other.
So it's a triangle.
One another.
Yes.
The girls are dating each other and they're dating you.
No, me and my girl are dating a girl.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
This is crazy, dude. This is why I
It's
was
not
so
crazy
nervous
at
before
all.
this.
So in a,
It's
so in a
just-
sense, she's just like she's really like both of y'all's, and you guys are still like main on main. But she's like, hey, you guys here, you're ours.
See, that's
Like
the crazy thing to me because you would think, listening to this conversation from an outsider's perspective, that like the way you think about shit, that you would have way less threesomes than me, only because I don't like. You actually have investment in this shit, versus like me, which is just like I just can't make it happen.
Nah. The fact that I have investment is what allows me to have more threesomes. See, think about it. It's like I'm talking to my girl, and my girl is like, I like girls.
Dope.
I like that we like girls. So when the situation arises, which may be often contingent upon how fly me and my girl are, we're going to attract other fly girls. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So with that being said, when that situation arises, it's like, yeah, da. Oh, we both like this chick. Oh, let's let her rock with us for a while. And she rocks with us for a while. We're Gucci. We're hanging out. Da. Time goes by. She has a life, and that's that.
That's dope, dude. That's dope. Yeah, man, that's just different. That's just different experiences, dude. For me, I'm looking at that. I'm like, man, I feel like there's so much opportunity for like jealousy to arise and different shit like that.
But
you know
that
what I'm
comes
saying?
from you, once again, from the initial state, quote unquote, worrying about paying too much attention to one chick. The reason that you're worried
It's
about
all
That
the
is
way
very
back.
true. That
A
is very
central
true.
theme.
Yeah, the reason that you're worried about paying too much attention to one chick is because you and your main chick ain't on the same level to begin with.
True. Damn.
And so if you're starting from that level of, but if you go into it like, hey, baby, this what we, once again, that's why I always said from the beginning, it's never me, it's us. Me and my girl have a girl. My girl got a girlfriend. Like,
That's
it's
dope.
not that.
That sounds
it's-
dope. That
And
sounds
that
like a rap
creates,
line.
I feel like that
It
creates
is.
more harmony.
But anyway.
It creates more harmony in the situation. Like less
Shouts out to
drama.
Young Dro.
You know, everybody
Yeah.
knows what's going on. So, and if the addition, the third, party is respectful enough in her ways to, be like, okay, well, I'm single right now, so I can, involve myself with this couple and rock out and still live my life, and we'll have fun and we'll enjoy each other once in a while and stuff like that. But obviously, she's probably going to want something of her own eventually. So then she can go off and still live her life and find her happiness.
Damn.
But if you have that, if you and your partner are really on the same level and you can kind of work through that and respect one another's.
Yeah, imagine you got a
Love
girlfriend, everything rocking and rolling. Y'all find a bitch, and then after that, you like, oh, for all the feminists out there, man, I'm so sorry. This is rapper Ivan. This is Ike. I'm so sorry. You guys find a young lady that you guys are attracted to. Everything is rocking and rolling, and then after that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we like this chick. You see what I'm saying? We like this chick. Let's let her spend the night whenever she would like to spend the night. Let's da-da-da-da. Let's yaka. Da-da-da. Then all of a sudden, this chick is like, oh, I found a dude that really likes me. I think I may like him. And
Well,
you're
let me
like,
ask
you
you a
know what?
question then.
Float on.
Why do you think that the double standard, because you said it was a double standard, I think of it more as like a double reality, because it just, the way
reality.
Yeah, the way Ivan described it, like, why do you think it's so much more difficult for a dude to have that kind of
You mean two dudes dating one chick?
no, I'm talking about like okay, imagine if you were dating a girl and you both were like, we like this dude.
But that would have to take. Let's start from what would really have to happen for that to happen. She would have to be dating a guy that is homosexual.
But that's what I'm
Or-
saying.
or
That's what
not-
I'm saying.
So-
maybe not necessarily homosexual, but that open and maybe even bisexual or like
Oh, I'm so sorry.
or the
You're
or the
correct.
female could
You're
probably
correct.
be into that.
Bisexual.
Like, ooh.
Bisexual. But I mean, I know. You do. We do. We know. You may too. We know guys that are bisexual that women love.
Oh yeah.
So
But
with
that's the
that,
crazy
so
thing
with
is,
that
like-
being said, I think that what you're trying to do is create a situation where that's hypothetical, but I'm trying to say it's not hypothetical because all it takes is for a guy to be bisexual.
Would you consider? Okay, well, I guess what I'm asking is, would you consider your girl bisexual if she does that shit? I guess so, right?
The sexually, yes. How about that?
I guess
How about that?
okay, I see what you're saying, but sexually is literally
Yes.
the
Yes.
word.
No. Yeah. No. Yes.
Yeah. So she's
Yes.
bisexual.
Sexually, yes, but not emotionally nor mentally.
Okay.
Because I know guys that are bisexual only sexually. They would never date a guy. They would never be in a relationship with.
Do
a
you
guy.
know guys that just will fuck dudes but won't date a guy?
Hell yeah.
I guess it's so weird. I've always just
do
figured
too.
like,
That just goes to show how closed-minded you are towards it.
well, I'm admitting it, dude. I've literally here's how closed-minded I am or was up until I was enlightened during this conversation.
Right now.
Right now. I just assumed if a dude ever fucks another dude, he's just gay.
Nah,
Yeah,
he's bisexual.
yeah.
I know a lot of guys that'll fuck your
Yeah.
bitch. That have fucked ass. And on top of that, your bitch will be like, he's hot as fuck.
Oh yeah, gay
Well, life
guys are
is
hot,
is
dude.
really
That's the problem.
experimental. So maybe you never know. Maybe they did experience it and probably like he's like, oh, I don't know, but or they might be interested and but still have a heavy attraction for the opposite gender. Which, if you, in my opinion, is just natural. But
Yeah.
everybody has their own insight.
Damn, dude.
It was a very enlightening convo.
Yeah, I know.
So
I fucking
going
picked up.
forward, man, don't leave your girl around that dude with the fucking eyelashes. For real.
Your girl has to be like, but for her to do that, she has to be like on a whole nother level or something like.
That's what I'm saying. Because I was on
You know.
I was on Tinder and I saw this one like couple. It was like a dude and a girl, and it was like couple looking for a third. And I was like, not yet. Fucking left swipe that shit.
Cross your mind though.
I mean, but
I'm just-
once
I'm-
again, though, and even the reason you're even saying this, you would fuck a girl with a guy.
Yeah, but I would not in any way do anything
You don't
in
know
regards
that.
to that.
You
I
don't know that. You don't know that until you find a chick that you really like dig, and you're like, yo. And then after that, what if the dude is like, so like, hey man, I'd let you get all the first tag-ins, everything is Gucci, da 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 da. Have you ever seen that movie Savages?
No, but I'm actually.
So how about this? There's this movie where these two dudes are like drug lords, but there's this chick that they share, and these dudes are like very like sexy, suave, cool, masculine. Everything's cool, but their mindset towards life is so fucking like. I suggest you watch that movie because like
Savages.
yes, Savages. It's a very good movie.
Oh,
What was,
man, I've never.
what was
Good,
the
I haven't
moral
seen
of
it.
that?
That Jimmy is gonna be a drug lord and end up.
Do the dudes like jerk each other
You and
off in the
Jimmy are
movie?
gonna
Like, what
have
happens?
you and Jimmy are gonna have a badass bitch that from time to time in a
No.
nice ass condo with like.
I can say with 100% certainty, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
agree with you. I agree with you.
I don't
But
ever see
overall,
that
you
happen.
guys might be drug lords. Like,
that
you guys-
that's much more likely. Still not likely, but infinitesimally more likely.
yeah, man.
If you ever see me selling crack, look out because I might be sucking a dick soon. That's the next move. That's the
Yeah.
next jump down the line. It's like,
If
he's already-
Jimmy's smoking crack, it's probably because we just banged a girl
What about
together.
Jimmy selling? What about Jimmy selling?
selling crack, I almost feel there's no way I could be a dude that sold crack. I couldn't do that.
How do you know that?
I wouldn't even know how to. How do you even sell it? What do I gotta do? Where do I get
How
it?
much is it worth?
Where do you get wholesale crack? Do I have to cook it myself? Like,
You've
how do you
never
go
been
about-
thrusted into these situations, man.
Yeah, I've never been thrust in a
Can you
situation where I
help me
need to
out,
sell
please?
crack. Which I'm again luckiest guy in the world, dude. Didn't have to deal with that shit. I mean,
Man.
I could see myself. I could see how like.
Jimmy, what type of chicks you like, man?
See, we've already established that there's a big difference between chicks I like and chicks that
What
I'll
type
fuck.
of black girls do you like?
Uh,
If you was to date any celebrity black chick, who would she be? And I'll name the white chick for me. I don't think I have one.
I like
but
Gabrielle
I'll try.
Union. I always thought she was cute.
Gabrielle Union?
She's a cutie.
I always thought
She's
she was cute.
adorable.
I always thought
You
she
like
was
them
cute.
chocolate? You like them chocolate?
I like-
chocolate. Little,
I like
little cute and chocolate. You
Chocolate.
like them chocolate? You like that? That's a new one.
That was real cute.
Like,
That
you like
one.
them
I
chocolate?
like that one.
I mean, if we're talking about like or fuck, I'd fuck Rihanna. I think I would rather fuck Rihanna than Beyonce. To be
We went
honest,
straight to like we were talking about wholesomeness. And
there's a
like,
whole bunch of there's a whole bunch of chicks on all colors of the spectrum that I'll just gladly fuck. You're talking about girls that I like.
like if you saw this chick normally, you're like, I'd be in a relationship with her.
Probably like Rachel Dolezal or like
Ideally, yeah.
Good one. Good one. Fuck.
I like somebody with a strong
you're good.
family background, somebody who thinks the same as me. Like here's the difference. When it comes to like girls, I'm initially like, I wanna fuck this girl. They usually wind up being like basic ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? Which is why it's so easy for me to make the differential in my own mind to distinguish like, all right, like I can fuck this girl and literally not give a fuck about this girl.
See, that's the thing. You like fucking a lot of chicks you don't care about. Once
Just
again,
get it when I can, dude.
I don't
No
fuck
more
chicks.
complicated than that.
I don't fuck chicks I don't care about. I don't fuck chicks I don't care about, man. Like I said, every girl I've ever had sex with, maybe except for like one.
One, just
maybe,
one.
Maybe two. Maybe that's tops two. Tops two. I don't even know the second.
Max 3. Can't be more than 4. 5 maybe.
6 we're
getting there.
just in case.
We're almost at the end. 7.
You could count them on 2 hands.
No,
Maybe not. Maybe not.
No. Real talk. I would say 2 tops for real. Like chicks have like, but other than that, every girl I've ever had sex with is a girl. It's like because I was raised thinking like
That's a good way to go about life.
I was raised
Yeah.
thinking you should never have sex with a chick that you don't want to have your kids.
That's a good ass point. The last time you were here, we had that dude Brett on, and I don't know if he said it on the podcast or if he said it in his.
No, he
act.
said it.
He was like, anytime you have sex with someone you don't know,
said it
there's
off
a
air.
consequence. Yeah. And I was like, damn, that's true. That's true.
The fact that he said it off air depletes the point that he. Anyway, keep going.
Well, yeah, he did. Okay, so he didn't say it in either of the things I said it in, but he
We
did
could
say
have
it.
recorded the off air anyway.
Yeah,
that
the
would've
off
been
air
lit.
was like, off air was lit. Off air was lit. But that's just true though. It's just like there is a certain level of like, like I'll say this. There's no girl that actually, okay, one girl. There's one girl and I haven't had sex with many girls. I've sounded like I'm fucking just like crushing the game.
Yeah, you're
There's-
Johnny Bravo.
there's
Man.
one-
I expect for you to have fucked like 20 chicks.
You are way the fuck off.
He's more like the real Johnny Bravo.
I'm not a metaphorical, Jen. Like the actual. You ever see the cartoon?
Yes.
Don't he look like the real cartoon Johnny Bravo?
Yeah. All you need is just the blonde top.
Yeah, that's what I need.
That's
Maybe that'll
the
work.
top,
Maybe
yeah.
that'll work. Okay, 1%. I mean, no, not 1%. One girl ever that I didn't care about, and that's a lie. That's a fucking lie too, because I actually was into her. So I'm gonna restate this. I've never had sex with a girl that I didn't care about, where she didn't wind up really fucking hating me afterwards. That's real.
So every girl you've had sex with hated you afterwards?
Unless I was actually like them. Any girl, you remember I told you I'll fuck a girl that I like or I'll fuck a girl that I'll just fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Any girl that I didn't like, they all wound up hating me.
That you didn't like.
That I didn't like.
Yeah, man.
And then
that means-
eventually the
means
girls
you
that I
should-
did like.
That means you
Dude,
shouldn't
well-
fuck.
But it took way longer.
That means you shouldn't fuck chicks you don't like, bruh.
Well, dude, that's what I'm learning right now, dude. But I got a lot of conflicted messages. First of all, you're like, dude, you gotta get your threesome, and then you're like, yo, but also don't fuck a girl you don't like. Like,
No. I'm not trying to say.
I gotta focus on one thing first.
I'm just okay. The first thing is this. How about this?
First thing, I want a
How
threesome.
about this?
Second thing, I'll worry about the rest.
You
of
got
the
it
shit.
backwards, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Am I right?
I got it backwards.
No, you gotta have
Wait,
a
what
threesome.
was the direction?
Figure
He
out
said
who you
first
like
things
both.
first.
He was saying his rotation was first I'm gonna have a threesome, then I'm gonna get a girl. No, first you gotta get a girl that accepts you for you, and then, well, matter of fact, let me take that back. First you gotta be you.
Done.
That's the first thing.
Maybe halfway done.
Exactly. I'm so glad you said that. First you gotta be you 100%, and what I mean by that is like, if you want to be fucking the type of dude that's able to get chicks and and also like do that first. Then get
That's
a
what
girl.
I was saying, dog.
Then get a girl. And then after that, let her know who you really are. Be 110% honest. And if she accepts you for you and you accept her for her, then after that, everything's just gonna flow into place.
You might have said that a little bit out of order. I feel like you should be upfront before you get that girl. Like you're saying, like date a girl, get her 100% committed, and then drop the whole shit.
No. The most. Help me out.
I'm sorry. Let me help him out. I think what he's saying is that first, sow your oats, be you, live your life, be honest with what you're into and your lifestyle that you desire. Then find a girl who matches that, rock out with her, get on the same level, build up, and then you guys can have that, that connection and that.
True.
Become one.
I think the experience factor plays a big thing just because, like, obviously for you, that kind of relationship is that's like a normal, like a standard thing, I guess.
I wouldn't say normal.
Well, okay, not normal,
Well,
but
yeah,
like.
I think that, I'm sorry to cut you off. I think that
okay.
you would have to, in order to be able to do it first, you would have to have been experienced. Like you need to go through life. You need to go out there and experience the world and explore. So like that, when you do find that someone who you think is special enough to share a life with and be able to be open-minded with, then everything should be okay. Because everything within yourselves are okay, but you still love one another, and as long as that respect is there, there's no pride in the way, no ego.
I guess
no
what it's
jealousy.
just so I believe you guys completely.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what's just so crazy is like because I've never had an experience of a relationship like that, it's like doesn't even seem like a possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like to be that type of way, it's never happened. It's never been
But
something I've.
I'm trying to tell you the reason why that's never happened is because you never been yourself first.
That's true.
Be 110% Johnny Bravo, and then after that, chicks gonna come around, bitches gonna come around, young ladies gonna come around, whores are gonna come around, beautiful women are gonna come around, elegant women are gonna come around. Like all types of women are gonna come around. But with that being said, you're gonna understand what you like the most. And then after that, you find a woman that accepts Johnny Bravo for Johnny Bravo, and you be like, "This is what Johnny Bravo."
Well, that's the truest fucking shit you can say. Is
How
that
about this? In any fight or any opponent or anything in life, when you're dealing with someone else, the number one opponent to know, the best way to win is to know oneself.
Yeah.
Correct or wrong?
It's correct. It's
All
correct.
right.
No,
So
you're
that's what
right.
I'm
You're
saying
right. You're right.
first. Know and accept oneself first.
You can't know what you want unless you know who you are, and that's something that
Absolutely.
So
I'm
find
realizing.
out who the fuck you are first. Spend a good year, 6 months, whatever it may be. Like go hard, do what you like to do, everything. Let the real Johnny Bravo out, and then after that, cultivate it, polish it, and then after that, chicks are gonna what I mean. You'll know exactly what to give to somebody. You'll know exactly what not to give them, and you'll know exactly what she should be giving you and what not. You know what I mean? It's because you'll know exactly when to recognize that she's lived a life too.
Dude, therapy from the studio.
Yeah.
Right there.
All the
Talk
vibes.
loud.
Well, I think we're good. We can wrap it up if you want.
Yeah, man.
So,
What do you want? Look at him. He's pissing. Nah.
Yeah,
I think
Jimmy
Johnny
is-
Bravo
Like
wants to
That
say
door is
one more
open.
thing.
It's
Close
making
it
me
out.
feel like I have to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
But it's cool.
Well,
I think
yeah,
I still
we'll
have a
wrap
little
this
hold
up.
power.
You still got
As
something
Jimmy
you want to hit on?
P's.
You got something you want to hit on real quick?
I do. Yes, I do. May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Make sure you guys, just letting you guys know, we have an event that Ivan and I actually produced together, are producing, and we're going to give it a whirl. It's called Others Covers. Did we add the music series at
Yep.
the end? Okay. Others Covers music series. And it's basically going to be, we're going to showcase some local talent and let them display their renditions of their favorite covers and artists. So local cover
Yeah.
artists. But the difference is that they're going to be singing along to a live band. So it's going to be acoustic, live style.
Jimmy
Jimmy
playing.
is holding
Yeah, right
it
on
down
cue,
for us.
yeah.
You know what I
Holding it
mean?
down.
It's going to be
Right on cue.
very, very dope.
The
Yeah.
box.
You guys just talking about the
there.
Exit the Apple thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's going to
Yeah.
be at Exit
Me
the
and Jimmy.
Apple. And shout out to Pierre and his lovely wife.
For sure.
Outstanding.
Shouts out to Pierre. I think that was the first time I saw a show at Exit the Apple.
Yeah,
was the
that
first time I
time
was at his room.
Sidebar was
Yeah.
there. That was a dope night. Came through with the wine.
We've
I'm
been
pumped for the
building-
show, though.
We've been like the
I'm pumped.
scene,
Yeah.
man, has been building so much, man. And you guys,
I'm gonna get
like even with y'all, like y'all have had so many fucking big names on this podcast, man.
We kind of have, dude.
Yeah,
It's
man.
pretty dope. I'm gonna
Blushing.
keep fucking
I
going
remember
for it.
coming over here talking to you about. Like, remember you? That's what we were talking about in the beginning.
That shit's serendipitous, dude. Like all this shit is serendipitous. Like there's a reason. In the same way, there's a reason you're here. There's a reason why we met. There's a reason why all this shit happens. It is, you know. I don't fucking know the reason, but that's what you figure out, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, man.
But that's what I was saying, man.
Ivan, you got
Like
anything?
all this shit, you know what I'm saying? It like starts from like what you said in the beginning. Like fuck no, it ain't like me like trying to be on some like Baltimore shit. Just take it back to Duval. Like what it really is, it's like if it wasn't for Duval, I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like
Maybe it's that the reason that shit happens is because everything you did before, which is potentially going back to what you were saying, was that every moment you can either let it define you or you can let it, I don't know what the other word would be.
at
Defend.
the end of the
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
don't let
At
it
the end of the
define
day,
you. Develop.
I take a huge pride in being in the South, a huge pride. And I'm from the bottom of the Mason-Dixon line, and this is the top of the Mason-Dixon line. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's that.
That's true, dude. We are technically South, dog. We are South, dog.
Yeah, man. So,
Southerners, baby.
that's that. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm pretty sure through many ventures and like what's about to happen, like I really see like with my team and with what it's like so many people see things in me, but I see things in other people. I'm like what E is about to create, what Mark's about to create, what you guys are about to create, what Remedy's about to create. It's like this shit's getting out of fucking hand, man. It's like this shit's about to go down, man. Hands down. Hands down.
Hands down.
Hands down. Like
Man.
You guys
And
feel it,
at
don't
the
you?
end of the
I mean,
day,
I'm
the-
sure you guys feel it.
Baltimore
dude,
Comedy
it's hard
Festival.
not to know
Like-
this, man.
and I want you guys, I want everybody to know this. I want to end it off. Well, this is the last thing I'm saying. Like, strap it down. Like,
Put the mic on your mouth, though.
we know that gentrification is taking over the city. And if we don't embed ourselves artistically, we'll be left behind as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's what all this is about. Like, we may not be able to buy property. We may not be able to get a building. We may not be able to be in with politics. We may not be able to be in with grants, but we're the art. And as long as we embed ourselves artistically, we won't get left behind. Like, they can't ignore us.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So coming up, yeah, Baltimore Comedy Festival, Labor Day weekend. Season 2 of the Baltimore Comedy Festival.
August 30th to September 3rd, Labor Day weekend. This weekend here coming up next week, August 27th. Miss Jackson, shit's popping off.
Yeah.
Everything's rocking.
April 22nd. Or
I'm sorry,
27th.
April
Yeah, that's
27th.
what this
Yeah, so
Friday.
this Friday.
This
is that,
Friday,
yeah.
April 27th. This Wednesday are the comedy open mic.
Every
20
Wednesday.
minute
Every
comedy-
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Motor House, come out here and check Remedy. May
Yeah.
5th. of its covers.
Get yourself an old fashioned.
Yeah.
Get a Remedy.
Baltimore
Definitely.
artists performing
Definitely get the
and
old-fashioned.
open mic and covers with a live jam session. Please come through, sign up, have a good time. $5 cover. We in there. Just finished up the Heart of the City.
But the Wednesday open mic,
auditions.
that's free. I thought I should say it. Wednesday open mic is free.
Free.
Donations
It is.
accepted.
Donations
Yep.
But it's
accepted.
free. It's dope. They got the bar going. They got a separate room with the comedy. Keep the fucking door closed. But other than that, you straight.
Yeah. And get an old fashioned.
And
by
getting old
Remedy.
fashioned. That's your checkpoints. I got my checkpoints from this conversation.
Yeah, man. At Comedian Ivan Martin on Instagram and Facebook.
At It's Remedy, Instagram, Twitter, and whatever else there is. And Facebook, Remedy Celeste.
Awesome.
Yeah. YouTube, It's Remedy as well.
Guys, catch me at Mex Tequila Bar on Saturday. That's in Power Plant. 5 to 8, so I don't think they'll be enforcing the cover yet. Yeah, 5 to 8. There won't be a cover, so just cruise down. It's fun. It's
Happy
nice.
hour.
Come
Yeah,
out
they
there
got
and see the
tacos, all kinds of
thotties
shit. Like I said, 5 to 8. That's Saturday. This
In the
Saturday,
Power
April
Plant.
28th.
in the power plant. You know what I'm saying? Where the thotties be hanging out.
All
you know
the
what I mean?
guys gonna be there, dude. Trust me. I'll be
Yeah.
facing out towards the street, so you don't even have to go to Mex's. Don't tell them I told you.
Look,
that.
yeah.
just see him. Just see him.
In fact,
just see
Mex-
him, ladies. Look for the Johnny Bravo guy with a nice gap.
You won't miss me. I'll be right there. That's my plugs, dude.
I think May 9th, I'm doing a show in Ellicott City at some brewery.
Hey.
That's all I know so far.
Guys,
Some
come down to
brewery.
some brewery in Ellicott City.
And then,
Might catch Eric.
And then, like, this is all the way in June, but June 2nd, I'm in a hot pepper tournament.
Wait, are you growing
A
hot
what?
peppers, or
Hot
you
pepper
just?
sauce?
No, it's a comedy
Eating?
benefit show, and whoever loses in each bracket has to eat a hot pepper.
What kind of pepper do you know?
It's a very hot one. I forget.
Oh no, dude. That
It's like
sounds
a couple
nerve-wracking.
million Scoville.
Yes, it
I think.
does.
Better fucking win, dude.
You want
That's
to close this
terrible.
Sounds
out?
fun,
You
though.
want to close this out with a freestyle?
Yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's do it.
Should put out a beat.
While I'm doing this, so
LFPS
so
while you doing
podcast
this, we'll
all
go ahead
across
and
the
let you know
board.
we live from the studio. This
Live from
happens
the
every
studio.
week. You can catch us on Spit It to Him, E.
iTunes, SoundCloud, Laughable.
Laughable shouts out. Laughable should be out on Droid any day now. I'm feeling
Any
it,
day.
guys. Any day now. They've been saying that for a while. Shouts out Spotify, please. I know you see that submission application in your fucking inbox, dude. Check that shit out. It would be dope. It would be dope.
It'll be dope.
Other than that, we're gonna kick it out with this
Yeah.
thing.
It's everybody beat.
Hey, shouts out to whoever did this beat, man. Here we go. Hey. Late night, coming over date night. Say she on over here, say she wanna get raped right. Say it's all good, taking off her clothes late night. Say it's all good, taking off her clothes late night. She say she from the hood, she never known it so swell. She say she never had a young nigga do it so well. I say that I can come through and hit it so swell. She was like so good, we can hit it and listen to the dwell. Ayy, coming through and we had the spot. Ayy, coming through and I had the knot. Ayy, hitting through at the hotel. Ayy, she wanna know what's up. I said, oh well. Ayy, had a whole nother spot and we fell. Ayy, off in the club looking all well. Ayy, everything good, but it's all swell. Ayy, ayy. Hey, what you told them? She said.
I said, this was cool. This was really, really cool. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for bringing us out to your podcast. And that was so nice. Yeah, right? Anyway. Yo,
Hey.
so take that info and come and join us and have some fun, and then we'll do it again and again.
Hey, late
Yeah.
night, all over here, date night. She said she wanna wanna come and I'ma go and hit it right. She said
Ray
she
Ray.
gon' let me take off all her clothes late night. On the late night. On the late night. I forgot about this Newport that I had off in my pocket. It didn't even break off. I'ma have to go ahead and spark it.
Hey.
Everybody over here, yeah, they gon' go ahead and park it.
Oh.
Haters say that it's gon' be written, but they not shit. Hey. Jimmy, Johnny Bravo. Got E with me, such a bravo. Put your hands together, applause, you know. Got Remedy with me, kudos. Hey, never had it, never came back, never grabbed it. Always kept it real good, never ever had it. You know what is up, yeah, never had to have it. She came back with it, I know what
Shouts
is
out
up,
Duval.
good, too legit to quit it.
Shouts out
You
Florida.
know what's up with it, and
Shouts
we
out
back
DC.
with it. Got my whole entire team down, and we back lit it.
Shouts out Baltimore.
Yeah, you hear him in the background. Yeah, you hear us with that
That's
sad
right.
sound. Yeah, like we off of
Shouts
Shouts
out the Bronx.
I'm a classic
That's it.
motherfucker. You know that I got
That's
the team with me.
Team. Oh yeah, Team Remedy in the building. By the way, ENT.
Hell yeah.
Shout out AT Dub.
Live
AT
from the
Dub.
studio. Comedian
Me and
Adam
You
Martin.
Productions.
All the comedy. We out here.